Hello internet, how are we? Wait. It's a struggle, but we can do it, okay. Hi. I said I was gonna go off the internet and then proceed to, do a live stream, but I'm probably gonna come back. It was just a few days and I just wanted to, like, give you all an explanation for me not posting for, like, a week. So that's why it wasn't, like, an actual break. Hi, lemons! Hiya! Wait. Let me fix my mask. Wait. I doubt many people are going to join, and no one's here, so I don't know why I'm saying this now, but I would like to premise, if you see any scars on my arms, they're all healed and, like, old. I'm just wearing the arm warmers because I don't want this to get, like, flagged by YouTube, because I feel like YouTube, I don't know the guidelines on that sort of stuff, but I feel like it might get, it might get flagged, so arm warmers for safety, but, like, don't be concerned, if you see anything, if they slip down. What have I got to talk about? Yeah. Wait, I have a, like, day off school tomorrow, because it's, like, the teacher training day. Something about, like, I don't know, seeing if the, like, students are being abused or something, the teachers have to be, like, trained on that, which fair enough, yeah. So, I get to go into town and do Christmas shopping, which I find very stressful. I hate Christmas with actually every fibre of my being. It's my least favourite time of the year. Just because I don't know, I dislike it. It's YouTube, there are children on here. Okay. I just really dislike it because I feel like the present giving and stuff, there's a lot of lying going on that I just find really annoying. I wish I had a day off and, oh, you hate Christmas. I hate Christmas. I have so much beef. One, it is way, like, just over publicized everywhere, and I can tell it's just consumerism. You buy stuff for your family, you have to do this, you have to do that. And also, like, I know people have separated Christmas from Christianity, but if any other religion had their celebration, I also know it was originally, like, from paganism and then renamed, but, like, the Christians are like, no, this is our thing. If any other religion did that, there would be uproar. The, like, world would be in shambles, but because it's Christianity, it's fine. They're allowed to do that. They can have a, like, entire month of the year where everyone all agrees that it's one holiday that, like, a fifth, like, a good chunk of the world just doesn't celebrate and doesn't at all, like, and it's like, oh no, but because it's Christianity, like, then they're allowed to do that. And then what else? I just find I really enjoy giving gifts to people, but I find, like, buying them really stressful. Because I want to, like, get something good, but I like people's reactions, but also I'm really bad at reactions when I get gifts. I don't know how people want me to react and what the correct way of reacting is, and I'm not amazing at that. Do I play Steel Rainrot? I do not. I haven't played Roblox in ages. Echo! Hi! Hiya! Hello! Ow. I haven't seen you on YouTube in ages. I kind of forgot that you had a YouTube. You've, like, solely existed on your way too many TikTok accounts I can't keep track of. I don't know what's you and what's not you at this point. There's, like, 3 accounts I'm pretty sure are you, and I have no idea. Yeah! I don't have any schedule at all. I'll just be, like, on YouTube and, like, I could be live right now and then I do it. It's really fun having that ability. I have to go, bye, lemons! I will enjoy, yeah, it's nighttime. What time is it? It's like 11. I have art homework I should be doing right now, but I don't know where my art book is, because my parents are divorced, and, like, there's, like, 2 houses that shit could be in. Yeah, I know. But, my accounts normally have Echo or Beth, if you send it to me. Yeah. No, yeah. No, I kinda recognize them, but I feel like I think I'm just dumb because there's so many different accounts, and I'm not gonna lie to you, half the people from Comic-Con that I think I followed when there was, like, that ginormous green circle, I don't know who they actually are. If I talk to them at Comic-Con, off of Discord, anything, there's a good few people I'm like, I don't know who you are. When did I meet you? I have no idea, but you're cool. But I'm like, there's, like, I think I know who you are, but I'll be like, is that Echo? Is that not Echo? The real question, Furry, yeah. You've got second commenter by just calling me a furry. You're really committed to this here. You really want me to know, which is fair enough. What else have I got to say? Oh my god, that's so real. I have so many moods now. Right now, real. Everyone's also so cool because it's like, it's hard to just have conversations with mutuals. I don't know how to do it. I want to talk to everyone, but it's like, how the fuck? Hi! What was I gonna say? Yeah, I have a day off tomorrow. I'm gonna go into, the shop. The shop? Well, there's many. I'm going to go into many shops. I'm gonna go into... Actually, I don't know what shops in my country and, like, my place only. Father, I'm back. Hello! I don't recognize anyone, but hi! I'm probably going to go to, like, the toy stores because all of my friends have really childish interests, which is honestly, go them. I love the childish interests. I'm gonna get Star Wars stuff. Star Wars stuff for one of my friends, Sonic stuff, or South Park if I see it. And then I want to try and get, like, FNAF or anything music related, and then Stranger Things. So I have, like, a whole list of shit I'm looking out for. Look, just reply to repost or comments on their posts a lot. Yeah, I need to start commenting more on things, like, specifically of my mutuals, because I feel like I don't do it enough. I'm not very good at commenting, because I have very limited reactions when I'm texting people. Star Wars, I need to get Star Wars stuff for my best friend, for your boyfriend too. Yes. I have no idea anything about Star Wars at all. And, like, my friend keeps sending, she'll keep sending, like, memes into a group chat. I'm like, yeah, totally, I agree, absolutely. That one Star Wars character, And my little brother is also obsessed. I really need to, like, know things about Star Wars by now. I'm buying mostly beads and FNAF things because I'm back to my FNAF phase. Honestly, real, did you watch the movie? Same help, we're in it together, trust. The pain is real. Can you say hi? My name is Nelly. Hi, Nelly. If I'm not pronouncing that right, I'm sorry. I'm really bad at pronouncing anything and ever. Anything and ever. Anything and everything. Wait. This is 2-day-old Monster, by the way, in case you were, like, concerned that I was drinking piss or beer. It's not much better, to be honest, but, like, I've not watched the second one, but I've watched the first one. I have the opposite thing. I haven't watched the first one, but I have watched the second one. Honestly, it wasn't great. I was, like, with a group of friends that were being very distracting throughout it. What Flavored Monster original. That were being very distracting throughout it, so it wasn't exactly, like... So that probably deterred from it, and then we had to end up leaving because of, like, a situation that arose. But, we had to leave halfway through because they were being quite disruptive. FNAF movie. Like, specifically the FNAF 2. But I didn't watch the full thing, but I was like, this is a bit shit, to be honest. This isn't great. Everyone that I was with said that the first one was definitely a lot better, and they, like, could compare, so I'm going off what they said. The one really funny thing that happened throughout the movie, though, is I have a friend who has, like, tics, like, really bad sometimes when they're, like, stressed or something, or just at random points it'll be really bad, and they just, like, the part where William Afton came on the screen, they're just like, "Hey-o!" really loudly, and everyone looked at us and was like, the fuck? So funny. And we couldn't, like, explain in the movie theater, like, they're not just really excited about seeing William Afton, they have tics, it's not that. And then someone held up their phone, and, like, with a shut the fuck up on the... I shouldn't say that on the internet. Like, in, like, white text on their phone. I love your mask, but I can't be Therian because... What? Oh, no. You can be... Therianthropy isn't about, masks. That's, being an other poor, I think that's... Oh, I think that's the one. Sorry, hello! I think that's the one, that's, like, just, like, the dress up in quadrobics and stuff. Or a kimono mimi, without, like... Yes, that one. I cannot pronounce that for the life of me. That's the one that's, like, not identity-based, but you don't need gear to be a, Therianthrope. Yes, but I want masks too. Yeah, oh no, I know that. Yeah, that sucks. I hope you can... I don't know. I don't really know a solution to that, because if you're not in a safe place to get them, I would definitely not suggest it. It's just not worth it. I'm waiting for the second one to come on TV so I can watch it without going to the theatres. Honestly, real. There's a, like, Zootropolis 2, I'm waiting for a Pinterest link to pop up. Because you know, like, how you can get, like, on Pinterest, you can be like, click here to watch and then insert movie. Thank you, Echo. Mono Mimi. Thank you. Kemono Mimi. I need to know that. I know one. In my school, there's, like, some some dude in the year below me, and they're so cool. And I asked them about it. They said they were Kemono Mimi. And they have like ears and a tail. I keep wanting to go up to them, like, hi, can I be your friend? But they're in the year below me, but it's weird, and I'm like only in like queer club with them. I got called weird emo by one of my classmates. Same bro. I love your help wanted poster. Thank you. Post. Wait. Yeah, I'm there. My bus driver curb checked us and we got stuck on the highway. Oh no, that sucks. I have so much beef with the buses in my country, and specifically my area. They hate us, I swear, because my boyfriend has to take this one bus that's like an hour-long bus ride to get home, but it like leaves every half an hour, and we either have to run from school to get it, or we wait like a half an hour, and then there's like a few schools in the area, and there's this all-girls school, and they have uniforms, and they come down really fast, and it genuinely looks like a swarm, so we always wait that one. So we have to wait a whole hour outside of the school for the bus, and then we get it, and it sometimes skips us, and it's so annoying. It's the worst bus. I actually wish that bus would die. I just followed you because I'm new here, and you're immediately likable. Thank you. I did just go on a rant about buses, but yay. I made a mangle necklace with mangle candy charm, and that's so cool. That's awesome! She also told us to shut the bad word up on our way to school. Oh no. That's not a very nice, bus driver at all. Bus drivers are, though, like, sometimes very sweet. Hello, I'm from Brazil. That's awesome. I'm not from Brazil. I don't think that added much to the conversation, but that's so cool. I had many... No, actually, I think I just had 2 childminders from... Do I speak German? I can barely speak English. I'm exempt from all subjects in my class, in my school, because I'm so heavily dyslexic. I just can't do that, so no, I'm so sorry. I cannot speak any of the other languages. My bus driver is really cool, and me and my siblings are his fave, honestly. Oh, that's so sweet! I've had some really lovely bus drivers, because my, Leap card likes to not work very well. I put a sticker on it and I can't really pull it off, and like the transactions don't go through sometimes. And sometimes I'll just like sometimes the bus drivers I'll have, if I have nice ones, they'll be like, oh no, you can go on. It's so sweet because like thank you, that's so sweet of you. But I also feel really guilty. My bus driver is racist. Oh no! Oh, that's not good. I really like the United States. So does my brother. It's odd. I don't know why he has such an obsession. Can you say hello? That's German, and it's like hi. Hi. What? He gave me a little bag to put my Renaissance Fair trinkets. That's so cool! Oh my god! Oh, that's so cool. I to be honest, I don't have much interactions with the bus drivers. I'll just be like, oh, can I get like a child fare please? And if I have to like tap on with the thing, and I go to my thing, and then if there's a problem, that's really it. You punch another person, sigh, and it's a Wonder Woman. Wow, that's so cool. I've always wanted to go to a Renaissance Fair. Wait, oh my god, I have a story to do with that. Okay, so I work in this Christmas market with my mother, and I've done it since I'm like not gonna put ages on the internet. Very young. I've been working at this Christmas market because my mother owns a business. We make good. You should check it out. It supports people in marginalized communities or who struggle to get jobs get into the textile market so they can learn how to sew and like be able to be in that job, and then they move on to bigger companies and chains where they can then be like professional designers or stylists or like so seamstresses for those sort of places, and then they end up getting a really amazing start to life after possibly being either like drug addicts or just people from marginalized communities. It's so awesome. It's so cool. You should yeah. What's my favorite color? I don't have a favorite color. I like cerulean blue though. That is a reference. If anyone gets it, you're all instantly cool. Oh wait, I forgot my train of thought. Okay, wait, but then I went to this like shop in the market. It's like this ginormous market. And I went to the shop and I was like, Mumbo, yes, Echo, you're cool. I knew you would have a father, how is your moth? I have a moth? Month? I'm gonna have to have a retyping of that. I'm very confused. If you're a FNAF character, what would you be? Bonnie. Or no, Bonnie, yes. Should I make a bracelet for you in these 2 colors? In what 2 colors? Cerulean blue? That's one colour. I'm confused. Make a bracelet of yourself and it'd be cool. Moth that ate desks. No, my desk is still awesome, trust. I want to continue my story. Wait, because it's so cool. So, this is just, I'll, like, do it fast so I can continue answering questions. So, there's this ginormous market, okay, I went down, and there's this sort of, like, Comic-Con booth. You would expect to be in Comic-Con. Has pronoun badges. One of them says they, mage, them. So it's like mage as in, like, the gender-neutral, like, version of, like, witch or wizard, okay? This is a pin that when I just came out as non-binary years ago, my friend got me, okay? And they got it from me from like this witch sort of. They were like, it's like a witch Renaissance fair, and we were like really, really young. So we were like, oh my god, that sounds amazing. Like we totally need to go. And then we searched up Renaissance fair, and through them their Pinterest history being Renaissance fair, they got to D&D, and then our D&D campaign started, which is how our friendship has held up as a group from my old school. Okay, so this was this pin that they bought me started a train reaction that went like into holding up a friendship circle. It's amazing, okay? And then I went back, and that was the same stall that was at the thing. And I was like, oh my god. And I told him, he's like, that's crazy. Wait, what one was that? I was like, I don't know. It was described as like a witch Renaissance fair thingy. Do you know what that means? It's like, that was our first fair ever. That was one of the first pins we ever sold. It was just such an insane moment. And then I bought another pin. I don't know where it is right now. From Last Life, where everyone is eating things, and from Last Live, I thought you said Last Life, and I got kind of excited. Oh no, not the 99 glow sticks. Well, now you're gonna make 100. You know what? Round numbers are good. Have I got more interesting things to say? I love yapping. Oh, I'm doing my like math CBA. Nom, don't eat. Sure. I'm doing my math CBA, and I was doing like how to run a cafe, and then I realized halfway through I would have to do the taxes. And I'm a business student. I do business. I just don't want to do taxes, honestly. I don't want to do a year's worth of cafe's taxes. So I just put it in the assumption that we were committing tax fraud, and then I'm gonna fail. I know I'm gonna fail. I don't care. But I put in the assumptions that we were committing tax fraud, and then I realized it was like there wasn't much work in it. So I was like, oh, okay, what's like the jail time we would serve and the fine, and then therefore I like, what are you? I'm a dog. What's your favorite snack? I like waffles. I think I was able to wear my Ethereum mask to a Renaissance fair with my mum, and I met a furry who I traded with, and they were so cool. I also spent $65 there, real, but also that's so cool. Oh my god. What are your pronouns? I go by he, him, and it's. Okay. I don't know what you were okaying to. I forgot what I answered. What's your favorite snack? Oh yeah, waffles. I also really like cucumber. I feel like that's such an and cherry tomatoes. That's such an underrated food. By the way, I don't think you can fail CBAs. Oh yeah, no, I know they're so useless. You like get them in TY. Oh wait, they just show up in your next junior cert. But like, yeah, no, it's so useless. It's like in line with expectations, below expectations, something like that. I don't think it means anything. Father, why aren't you here? I have heard this joke so many times. Sorry, but that's kind of weird. What's kind of weird? My pronouns? Okay, bro. What are my pronouns? He, him, and it's. Also, late topic, but who didn't get a sweater for 3rd of December? I did. No, actually, I didn't. I didn't. I should have. Oh, for fuck's sake, it's taking my chat. It hates me. Well, I'll re-live stream, but I'm gonna finish saying this then. Everyone get prepared to switch if you want to stay here. I did get a jumper. No, I'm not gonna be able to re-live stream because it always turns it off automatically. So then I'm just gonna yap for a bit longer until like some people leave, and then I'm probably going to end in like 3 minutes since there's no more like chat. I didn't get a jumper because I already had all of my boyfriend's jumpers. So I brought in one for him, and because I was leaving the house late, I didn't get the text of, just so you know, don't have an extra jumper to give you, you already have all of mine. So we've exchanged so many jumpers, there's not any more to give. So we couldn't participate in 3rd of December, but he did give me his jacket and then got in trouble for giving it to me. So that's how my 3rd of December went. I hope you guys' went awesome, and if you didn't get a jumper, you're still awesome because it's dumb. Wait, we were doing on the 3rd of December. It's also like Persons with Disabilities Day, and we were in some like dumb filler class where they're like, I think ethical ed or something. And then our teacher was like, "Oh, does anyone know what day it is today?" Someone up their hand, they were like, "Heather's Day," and they were like, "No, what the fuck is that? It's National Persons with Disabilities Day." It's like, I should know that. I'm a Persons with Disabilities Day. I'm not a Persons with Disabilities Day. I'm a person with I give up. But we got to exchange sign language and stuff, and me and one of my like school friends both did sign language in primary school, because our primary schools were awesome, and also we were tiny autistic children, and I guess they wanted to deal with us. So we got to like teach the group around us some sign language, which was really odd because I don't like having attention on me in my homeroom because everyone low key hates me, so it was a bit odd. It was like around like I sit in like a group of like mainly people who have insane beef with me for no reason. And I was just kind of there like, yes, that's how you say friendship. And then they were like, okay. Wasn't fun, but it was quite fun. It wasn't fun, but it was fun. Oh, and we got to like write with our left hand. And they're like, this is how people with learning disabilities feel. How would you feel if you had a learning disability? I was like, okay, this is an amazing experiment. Can you give me more time for notes now? I feel like they shouldn't be making us just write with our left hand. They're like, this is how people with disabilities feel. So this is how you would feel if you had a learning disability. It's like, I do. Can you give me some more time for notes then? No? Okay, we're just going to do an experiment and then you're going to be like, this is why you should feel bad for them. It's like, thanks, I just want more time. I've asked for this for ages and no one's giving it to me. And then they're going to be like, this is how hard it is. It's like, I know. School is mean. Yeah, I'm probably gonna leave soon because I was gonna say because I have homework to do. I do technically. Yeah. I can always just put the thing I said into, I think, a Discord quotes channel. Thanks, I go. Thanks. Okay, bye bye.